If you're not telling your story, then somebody else is. I've heard this phrase many times throughout my life, and it cannot be more truer in today's business climate, especially as it relates to the internet. With the internet, you have a great tool to tell your story, whatever your product, your service, your cause, your passion. You can leverage the internet to communicate that to people and let them know exactly what you want. Because if you're not doing that, odds are your competitors, uh, others are doing that. And by you not existing on the internet, you're pretty much obsolete these days. Because whenever people hear about you, if you give them your card, what do? They go on their phone, they go on their computer, and they Google you. Now, if you have a proper strategy, it's beautiful because you can control everything that they see and you have a little bit more power. That's not the end all, but it's a huge game changer. It's a huge advantage for you. I really learned about this concept in detail a few years ago when I read this book called Tell to Win by a gentleman of the name of Peter Guber. This gentleman happens to be one of the owners of the Golden State Warriors, and he is also the chairman of Mandalay Entertainment, which is responsible for many blockbusters throughout the last few decades in Hollywood. I was involved in this project. I was sending out an email blast for one of my clients, Mr. Mark Victor Hansen, co-creator of Chicken Soup for the Soul, and we were doing a book launch and helping him promote it. And when I first saw it, I was like, wow, what does this have to do with business? And then afterwards, I was like, what does this not have to do with business? So this inspired me into my business branding bundles because, again, with leveraging today's internet, it's not only enough to have a website. You got to have content if you're doing social selling and using that correctly, where you're sprinkling videos, infographics, different little interesting pieces like that, and you're bringing them back to your website or whatever digital asset you want. It could be a social media page, it could just be a landing page, it could be a full-on website, whatever, whatever you want. So I encourage you to work with me and sign up for one of my business branding bundles, and let's create something cool and unique and have fun doing it and tell your story. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Looking forward to connecting with you.